When the intended scope of the podcast becomes too technical, I remember what my 10-year-old son told me: make it fun, make it interesting. Welcome back to the AI Neural Shift. Today, we are stepping away from raw code bases, application architectures, and databases to explore something you wear, touch, and live with every single day: the invisible health revolution. To really understand where health tech is today, let me take you back to my days working at Persistent Systems. Back then, we were deeply immersed in the world of IoT or Internet of Things, amongst other product categories I dealt with or sold to market. During my time there, I worked alongside a colleague who had an absolute obsession. While most of us were working on broad IoT enterprise frameworks, he was single-mindedly focused on one specific use case: sleep tech. He brought it up in every meeting and wanted me to take this use case to market, talking about sleep cycles, heart rate variability, or HRV during REM stages, and how non-invasive sensors could transform rest into a measurable science. He was so deeply passionate about this problem that he left Persistent Systems, took the plunge, and founded his own startup built entirely around sleep tech. Watching his journey made me realize early on that sleep and recovery weren't just lifestyle trends. They were the holy grail of human performance. Each of us would have their own experiences with health tech. As for me, I use a multi-layered system that brings all of these worlds together. For basic day-to-day movement and heart rate data, I rely on Apple Watch, or just my phone for Apple Health recording steps and other data, and use Strava for activities like most of us would. To go deeper than just steps, I use a dedicated PMR Wing machine tracker that syncs with the Fit Days app, giving me a holistic report on my body composition, muscle mass, and baseline metabolic rate, apart from other parameters. I even use custom AI prompts to enter daily data and occasional Fit Days reports, and get intermittent coaching to keep me accountable for any fitness goals on a LLM focused on fitness as a project. So whether you're using ChatGPT or Claude or any other LLM, you could build this project through that LLM and basically also tone down whether you need an aggressive or a moderate coach, and there you are. And tying this all together is an ecosystem I've used for the last 10 years. Goki. What started a decade ago as a simple plastic wristband has evolved into a complete preventive care platform. The app interface gives me daily insights, while an actual human health coach calls me every few weeks, about once in 2 to 3 weeks, to check on my biometrics, review my stress levels, and keeps me completely on track, or largely on track. It depends on how much I follow the coach and how much I don't, but that's of course one parameter. This hybrid approach, combining passive sensors, AI analytics, and human empathy, is taking over the industry by storm. Look at how another Indian pioneer, Healthify Me, transformed its platform. They started as a calorie counting app and grew into a massive health ecosystem, combining their AI assistant RIA for instant feed logging with real human nutritionists and fitness coaches who guide you through their personalized health routines. A few days ago, a close friend called me up with a question that perfectly captures where consumer tech or consumer health tech is heading. He said, I want to get serious about my recovery and stress levels. Should I download an app like Veltori to measure my autonomous nervous system, or should I buy an Agatsa setup? That conversation highlighted how tired people are of glowing wrist displays. We don't want another smartwatch face flashing notifications and demanding our attention while we exercise or sleep. We want pure health intelligence without the digital noise. And that's the category which is opening up. This demand has created an entire category of pocket medical sensors and software driven analytics. Platforms like Velteri operate purely at the algorithmic level, analyzing micro fluctuations in your heart rate variability or HRV through camera PDG sensors to tell you whether your autonomous nervous system is ready for an intense workout or sliding towards chronic burnout. Meanwhile, homegrown medical innovators like Agatsa represent a new class of pocket-sized clinical devices. Through their Sanket Lives keychains and easy touch rhythm wristbands, they have shrunk hospital-grade 12 lead ECGs and metabolic monitoring into portable tools. Everything feeds into their Nera AI engine, trained over and 1.5 crore Indian health readings, translating raw cardiac signals into plain English guidance. Instead of taking a single isolated reading at a doctor's clinic once a year. This category gives you an ongoing, continuous health record running silently in the back. While screenless brands are thriving, the fastest growing form factor flooding shelves in India and globally is smart. Why is the market pivoting from the wrist to the finger? From a psychological perspective, the arterial density and blood vessel concentration on your fingers are significantly higher than on the top of your wrist. The skin is thinner, fingers sweat less, and optical PPG sensors capture far cleaner data for skin temperature, heart rate variability, and blood flow volume. Look at how this entire smart ring category featured ring brands like Ultra-Human Ring, Air, Noise Luna Ring, Temple Ring, Port, and Gambit is transforming daily health tracking. They weigh just a couple of grams and operate completely without screens, flashing lights, or daily charging routines. They continuously track dynamic recovery scores, body temperature shifts, circadian rhythms, and sleep architecture in the background. Now there's an even bigger shift happening in this space, the business model revolution. For years, global wearable brands forced users into monthly subscription traps just to view their own health data. But homegrown powerhouses like Noise are disrupting this entirely. With their Noise Luna Ring and associated app ecosystem, they're offering a zero subscription model. You buy the hardware once and you get lifetime access to all your biometric data, health trends, and AI coaching directly through their app without ever paying a single recurring fee. The zero subscription lifetime access approach is forcing the entire wearable industry to rethink how it treats consumer data. If smart rings and 10-year coaching ecosystem show how wearables are shrinking, a recent global headline demonstrates where Ambient health is heading next. Startup Throne Science made major headlines. Startup Throne Science made major headlines after securing $10 million in seed funding to pioneer a brand new category, passive ambient diagnostics. They engineered a clip-on toilet sensor that uses high-definition camera tracking and microanalysis to evaluate your gut health, hydration levels, and digestion efficiency directly from your daily waste. Consider the engineering philosophy of this new ambient category. You don't need to remember a device to wear. You don't need to manually log meals or symptoms in an app. You don't need to prick your finger for routine lab tests. You simply go about your morning routine, and the toilet-mounted AI sensor passively evaluates your digestive health and hydration trends, sending actionable dietary signals or feedback straight into your phone. When we step back and look at these developments, we see four clear cultural shifts in how humans interact with health. First, we are moving away from screen-heavy wristwatches with constant buzzes and alerts towards screenless ambient form factors like rings, bands, and something like that. Second, we are replacing active manual logging like typing your food, steps, and symptoms into an app with passive observation using 24/7 background sensors, automated app integrations like Strava or Vintage, which I use or some of you, and AI. Third, static threshold alerts that just shout that you will take 10,000 steps particularly by hybrid ecosystems, combining specialized AI images with real human health coaches just like we've seen with OP and Health Advice. And finally, clinical focus is shifting to reactive tracking after you feel unwell to preventive tracking that catches dips in HRV, cardiac rate, or gut shift before symptoms even begin. The real AI neural shift isn't about putting a moving screen in front of your eyes or making devices flashy. It's about embedding intelligence so seamlessly into our daily lives or environments, our rings, our wristbands, networks, and even our bathroom fixtures that track your health stops feeling like work or stops feeling like an effort. Technology becomes truly engaging when it disappears into the background and simply takes care of it. This has been episode 7 of the AI Show. Stay healthy, stay curious, and as my son Aviv says, keep it fun. Thank you.